Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This is Samongoro. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, share and like. Now, there are some things that cannot hold the marriage together. There are some things that cannot hold a marriage together. Yes, you're married, but there are some things that people value in a marriage that cannot hold a marriage together. Number one, tribe. There are people who believe that girls from a certain tribe are very beautiful. Girls from a certain tribe are very good in Mombasara. There are people who believe so, that when you marry a girl from a certain tribe, they are top notch when it comes to bedroom mothers. There are also people who believe that when you marry a man from a certain tribe, when it comes to bedroom mothers, you are sorted. I don't deny. I am not here to deny anything or say yes to anything. But what I'm trying to say is that I know some girls from those tribes that you guys keep talking about have been divorced. I've been married and I've been divorced. There are some girls who are married from those tribes. They're single, they're not married. Yet they have their dating people, but they're not married. And you are here telling me that when you marry a certain tribe, you live a much comfortable life. Ladies and gentlemen, it is more than a tribe to keep the marriage together. It takes more than a tribe. There are men from those tribes that I know people say they're very good when it comes to, and I know there are some women who are married to those tribes that you keep saying, I don't know those tribes, but maybe you can enlighten me. And yet they are cheating all over. They're all over. There are men who are married with girls from those tribes that you guys say they are top notch, and yet they are all over. What does that tell you? It takes more than a tribe to keep or to hold a marriage together. That is my view. I stand to be corrected, but that's my view. A tribe cannot hold a marriage. Just that because I'm married to so and so from this tribe and I'm married a man from this tribe, I can hold my marriage together. No, it doesn't. Marriage is work. It's work. It's not shortcut. A lot of people believe marriage is a lot of goodies you enter and you start enjoying. It is more than a tribe. And those goodies that you keep saying that are there in a marriage, it is you to put them there. Nobody puts them there for you. You have to put those goodies there in a marriage in order to sustain your marriage. That's a tribe. I know people say, oh, if you marry a girl from this tribe, a man from this tribe, oh, they're the best, oh, they. Leave me you. Have you seen people from those tribes divorcing? Oh, their men or women are all over. They're not satisfied with whatever that you keep saying. They're good in bedroom mothers. They're good in Mombasara. That is your own take. I don't know what you say, but to me, I believe marriage is work. It takes work, commitment, sacrifice to make it work, but not a tribe. If it were, if it were that easy, then men from those tribes could be married, all of them could have women. And all those girls from those tribes you are saying should be married, all of them. But a lot of them are single, a lot of men from those tribes are single. Then ask a question, why? Now, number two, sex. People say, oh, you know what? You know, if a lot of people, single people, believe that in a marriage is where you have sex, Mombasara, usiku na mchana usiku. Yes, I don't deny marriage is an essential part of a marriage. Sex is an essential part of a marriage. It is, but sex alone cannot hold a marriage together. Cannot. Now let me ask you a question. As you age, You cannot perform like when you were 19. As you age, your performance goes down. Now, when you can't have it anymore, what happens to your marriage? Is that the only thing that was holding you guys together is sex? Now it's not there anymore, or you have it once a month or once 2 months, so it's not there. Then what is holding the marriage together? There is absolutely nothing. Marriage is a commitment, sacrifice, and being faithful to one another. Marriage is work. It's not a walk on a park. Sex alone cannot hold a marriage. As we age, it gets to a point where you can't have it. So what's holding you together? Companionship is key. So you can't tell me here that now you can't have sex. What if you have an accident? You get an accident tomorrow, God forbid. I'm not wishing anybody that. Then you can't have it. Then what happened? Or what if you get an infection? Or you get sick somehow? You can have sex. So marriage will not stay. You can't hold it. Marriage is work. Sex cannot hold a marriage together. Believe me, you can have it usiku na mchana. It's part of the marriage. It is. Nasikia mwanamke anakuambia mimi sikukosa kitanda kwetu, sikukosa hii ndio ilinitoa kwetu. I don't deny, I don't object anything, but let me ask you, my sister. Do you believe that after sex you need to eat, you need a roof over your head, watoto lazima wasome, na wewe uvae vizuri, na ulale mahali pazuri? Yes, kitanda ilikuwa kwenu, but sex ndio wengi, as most of them say, ndio ilinitoa kwetu. I don't deny. But believe me, do you think you can have sex without eating, without going to work, without making the money? You just have it and sleep there? You need a roof over here. You need the other room to have that sex. You need a comfortable environment. So, which means sex alone. Na wengine siku hizi wanasema kwani tunakula mapenzi, hatukuli sex. Number 3, a lot of people say love can hold a marriage together. I am not denying anything. Love is essential in a marriage. By the way, you love somebody who loves you, not someone you love. Love someone who loves you, not someone you love. Sometimes there's a song that I listen to saying, love just ain't enough to sustain a marriage. Love is not enough. You know what? Love huisha. Mapenzi huisha. Mapenzi huisha. Believe me, mapenzi huisha. So you choose. Love can hold a marriage together. But have you ever seen watu wanaishi pamoja na wamepoeshana and yet they were in love? Why? It is the things that they do in that marriage that will make their love exist or live longer. It's what they do in that marriage, in a process of loving. So there's some things that need to be done while in love to make that love continue. If you can't do anything, just love just ain't enough to keep a marriage, to hold the marriage together. That is me, that's my opinion. I stand to be corrected. But it's good to love someone who loves you, not who you love. Na ukitaka jaribu kuoa mtu ambaye hakupendi, who feels you, who doesn't feel you, you live a miserable life. Number 4, beauty. They say, oh, beauty, it can hold a marriage together. That is a big fat lie. Have you seen how many celebrities, very beautiful, and they are not married? Very beautiful. Have you seen very beautiful celebrities not married? Why? Why? Why aren't they married? Go do your own research. Find out. A lot of single women are the most beautiful women on earth. And I'm not here to charge them. Single women, I'm not here to charge you, because I know for sure some of you fell into the trap of a man who told you, you are my all. Then you got pregnant, then it was nothing. So I'm not here to judge you, but most beautiful women are single. Why? If beauty can hold a marriage together. It's like people tell me, oh, sex is good, sex can hold a marriage together. If sex could hold a marriage together, then all prostitutes could be married. Believe me, all prostitutes could be married out there. If sex could hold a marriage together, because they sleep with people all left, right, center. They should be married, all of them, prostitutes, if that is the case. Now, coming about to the beauty. Hmm? People say beauty. Mwanamke ni tabia, si sura. Hata wanasema. Hata mwingine ananiambia sura hata ngamia iko nayo. So it's not the beauty that will hold a marriage together. It's the little ingredients that you keep on adding into that marriage that will sustain your marriage. Not beauty. Mwanamke wanasema ni tabia, sio sura. But there are people wenye ambayo wanaweza kufia sura. But when you marry that woman, live in the same house, then you realize it's not all that. Then they divorce, or guess what? They're not getting married. Alipata mimba na alea mtoto wake. I'm not judging single mothers. They're the most beautiful people. And I just want to tell you that how beauty cannot hold a marriage. Ushawaiona uone mwanaume ambaye amesoma vizuri, kuna pesa zake, lakini ameoa house girl. There's a guy who was a professor. Aliacha the fellow professor woman who he's been married to for 11 years. He married a house girl. Why? Why? That professor was very beautiful. She was very educated, just as the guy. But guess what? Alimwacha. Do you know why? Because mwanamke ni tabia. And I'm not here to judge that woman, says he's the one who was messing up. No. But the guy went for a house girl. And I'm not saying house girls are not human beings. By the way, they're human beings. They are people like us, just at the opportunity that they didn't get like we did. So they're good people. There's nothing wrong with marrying a house girl. But what I'm trying to say, dropping from a professor all the way down to marry a house girl, that tells you something. If that doesn't tell you something, then I don't know. But beauty cannot hold a marriage together. Education cannot hold a marriage together. And a lot of single women are those who say, oh, I'm self-empowered. Those women who are powerful, working, they say, oh, I'm independent. Education cannot hold a marriage. Mwanamke ni tabia, sio masomo. There's a lot of men who are educated, and yet they're divorced or they're single. Why? I don't know. That is your own take. Do your own research. No, niambi. There's a lot of them. Yes, now, like I was saying, education. And a lot of women are single out there. If you ask them, very educated, they tell you because, I have education, so men are scared of me. I have my money, the position that I hold in a corporate world, so men are afraid of me. I don't know, but you have your own say, because I know for sure education cannot hold a marriage together. Cannot put a marriage together. Number 5, they say, oh, pesa, money can hold a marriage together. Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen billionaires divorcing left, right, center? Why? Listen to this, a billionaire who's well known all over the world. He got divorced. Why? Because the guy had money. And a lot of women can tell you, oh, it's better I cry in a Range Rover than on a bicycle. Don't deny. But do you know there could be more happiness on that bicycle than in a Range Rover? Yeah, that's what people say. But you try that life and compare with this one on a bicycle. There are people who have bicycles and they're the most happiest to be human being. And there are people who own Range Rovers. They have sleepless nights. They can't sleep. They have no peace. Peace is paramount in a marriage. If you ain't got no peace, my sister, my brother, I don't know what to say. But money, haijawahi weka watu pamoja. Hata there are few people, very powerful people in this country. Most of them were not married. Why? I don't know. And they had money. So if you say money can hold a marriage, then all these people with money should be happy and married. Have you ever seen this? Have you heard of these powerful people who are divorcing daily? Why? They have money. They have mansioned it. They live in beautiful environments. They live in this suburb area, green suburbs, and the place that you admire. Why are they divorcing? Why aren't they happy? Money can buy you everything. Money can buy you a car. Money can buy you a house, but it cannot buy you sleep. Money can buy you a house, but money cannot buy you happiness. Money can give you anything you want, but money cannot give you happiness and the joy that you need in a marriage. Money cannot. So there are people who believe that with money, everything is possible in a marriage. I doubt it. You watch, there's a lot of people with money, they are divorcing. You find somebody with a lot of money, and the wife is going out with, I don't know, what Wanduti, there's nothing wrong with what Wanduti. I can tell you that. A Samba boy, somebody, a billionaire. The wife is sleeping with a Samba boy. What is that? And that guy has money. He's a billionaire, actually a trillionaire, but he's not happy in that marriage. The wife is going over. The man is all over with young girls. Then you tell me if money is everything, if money is happiness, ladies and gentlemen, be careful. Too much of everything is dangerous to any human consumption. Too much of something in a given time is too much and dangerous. So you tell me if money is good, then look for someone who's money. And that's why I keep telling young people now, single people, they want somebody who's a man who's self-independent, who has money, who has a house, who has a car. You think those things will give you joy and happiness that you deserve in a marriage? Money is not everything in a marriage, ladies and gentlemen. Money is not. But sex, people say, oh, location. The location, let me put it, is like where you live. Have you ever heard that the place where you live in, it can attract women to you, but it will not keep a marriage? Just like money. Money can attract you a lot of women, a lot of men, but not necessarily people who stay in your life forever. Have you ever seen people in America who are divorcing? People in America divorce daily. Why? Yes, they live there. That's where everyone wants to go. The people who live in these countries that you know, they're divorcing. Especially come to our country. There are people who live somewhere, those green suburbs, and they're divorcing daily. Why? And yet, if the place where you live can hold and sustain a marriage, why are they divorcing? There's more to life. There's more to marriage than just the few things I've mentioned. It was yesterday, was going to a supermarket. Na hapo nje kulikuwa na watu wa nduthi. So kuna kasichana sina early 20s akapita. So watu wa nduthi walimsalimia na huyo mwana msichana alipita kama she didn't hear what they were saying, she didn't even notice them. So one of the nduthi guys, there were three guys. One of the nduthi guys looked and told the girl, ukumbuke hata nyanya yako alikuanga na sura lakini ameseeka. So what I'm trying to say is beauty fades away with the time. So when that beauty is gone, then what is left in a marriage? If it was beauty that was holding the marriage together. Walimwambia hata sosho yako alikuanga na sura lakini ameseeka. And still that girl kept going without even paying no attention to the guys, what they were saying. So I had it, I could not hold it, nilicheka tu. Nikauliza machungu ni ya nini? Umemsalimia hajaitika, machungu ni ya nini? So all I'm trying to say here is marriage is work, commitment. The only thing that can hold a marriage together is God above. When you know God, nobody will be against you. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. We need wisdom in our marriages in order to make it work. So the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. We need a lot of wisdom. Some people say love is kind, love is patience, love counts no wrongs. It's biblical, that is in the Bible. So all I'm trying to say ni kwamba marriage, To hold a marriage, it takes more than sex, beauty, money, tribe, location, education, and physical appearance. Marriage is work. Marriage is total commitment and sacrifice. And after all, when you have God in the center of your life, nobody will be against you. He will protect you. He will guide you. He will sit with you and work with you. May God bless you. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Samangoro. Kindly share and like. May God bless you. Have a lovely day. And marriage is a beautiful thing that was initiated by the Creator God Himself. If you put God in the center of your marriage, He will hold the marriage together. Believe me, your marriage will last. But above all, marriage is work. What are you putting into that marriage? All yours is to withdraw, withdraw, withdraw. And at the end of the day, your ATM card will tell you insufficient funds. Ladies and gentlemen, stop withdrawing. As much as you withdraw, do the same as you deposit. Deposit as you withdraw. But you should deposit more than withdraw, so that at least there's something there that will hold a marriage together. Marriage is not a full basket of honey and goodies like most people say. No, it is more than that. Beauty fades, and guess what? People change, but the only thing that is constant in life is God. Keep God in your life. Play, talk to one another. In your marriage will be. Thank you so very much.